Hi, I'm Lisa, the ukulele fool, foolishly believing that lullabies can come in really handy. I just demonstrated the 3 different approaches to this song that you can take with your strumming and fingerpicking hand. You only need these 5 easy, beginner-friendly chords to do this song. It is my sincere hope that this lesson helps you with your ukulele journey. If it does, please give this video a thumbs up, consider subscribing to my channel, and hitting that notification bell because it spreads the ukulele love. Speaking of ukulele love, a big thank you to all my patrons. Without you, my channel and this video wouldn't be possible without your support. You give me the financial means to be able to offer free instruction on YouTube, and you also support my charity efforts. I give great rewards for my patrons. I hope that you consider joining if this helps you on your ukulele journey. $3 a month gets you some really great rewards, and you can cancel at any time. And my charity efforts are near and dear to my heart. We have a goal of 250 patrons to reach the next one. I had 19 new patrons last month, so yay! Consider joining us. After this goal is achieved, I have 7 more charity goals. People with needs that have instruction that they want to offer that are waiting in the wings. So 7 more charity goals queued up, ready to go. I hope you consider supporting my channel and my charity goals. Thanks. Let's go over the chords. I don't think we need a whole lot of discussion on the C and the A7 one-finger chords. D7, I'm going to use these 2 fingers and do an easy or Hawaiian D7. G string, E string, 2nd fret. But if you want to do a bar D7, go for it, no problem. Let's talk about the G to E minor. I do my G in a traditional peace sign, buddy foo-foo fingers on the C and A string, sorry. And then E string is picked up by the ring finger on the 3rd fret. There are more ways than this to do the G. And in fact, lots of my students find that if they put the index finger on the A string, reach over with the middle finger to the C string, and then ring finger still on the 3rd fret of the E string, that then going to E minor becomes really easy. See, watch that. Your index finger stays put, and then only 2 fingers need to move. How cool is that? You can also take your traditional G and add your pinky. Let's see if I get a good sound. I'm not very good at this way. Hey, I made it. Pinky reaches over to the 4th fret of the C string. You don't even have to pick up your index finger. You can just leave that G shape, reach over. I got it. I'm not very good at it, but I know people that are very good at it, so there's some tricks to help you with that. If you are going the traditional G to E minor way, like I do, I have some suggestions for you. Suggestion number 1, use a strap and use it so that your instrument is perfectly aligned. You'll have to do some adjustment so that your chording hand has no responsibility for holding up your ukulele. The other suggestion I have is just go back and forth slowly between G and E minor, really feeling how your fingers have to maneuver. Because G, you have to go up towards the headstock, and then you have to rotate it back so your fingers are perpendicular. For E minor, watch that. G, my hand is up here. E minor, my hand is in this position. And I did this a lot. I sat on my couch. I played back and forth while watching travel shows and cooking shows in my living room, just doing this one ukulele skill. I actually found that very enjoyable, and maybe that will help you with your G to E minor transition. Let's just have a little practice session together. You know, when I was a little kid, all the way back into grad school, when I was taking music lessons with a private teacher, we would play together a lot. So play with me. We're going to do the chords. We're just going to do single downstrums, which is one of the ways that you can do this song. We'll go nice and slowly. Ready, begin. Excellent. Now let's do the chorus together. It's almost identical, just a few things are different. 1, 2, here we go. This song is in a meter or time signature of 6/8. That means there are 6/8 notes in each measure. So a measure counts like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The second way that you can approach this is with a down and up strum that is timed like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm playing it on a G. Do it with me. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is what the pattern looks like. If you want to get more even sound on your up strum, you can do what I do. I do a little twist, which brings my thumbnail up, so it sounds more like my fingernail on my index finger. It sounds like this. I do a little twist with my wrist as I come up with my thumbnail. I like that nice even sound for this piece. Let's practice the chords in the verse together with the box diagram, and I'll hum the tune. 1, 2, 3, ready, begin. Da, 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 da. nice if we didn't practice the chorus. That way it's almost identical, but there's a few changes. 1, 2, 3, ready, begin. Da, 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 da. Finger picking piece, and so let's dive in. I'll show you how it's done. You will need your thumb and 3 fingers in order to do this finger picking pattern. The thumb stays on the G string, your index finger is on the C, middle finger on the E, and then your ring finger stays on the A. These fingers all have their position, everything stays in place. I'm going to play a G chord, and I'm going to start at the G string and just go down towards the floor. And then after I hit that A string with my ring finger, I come back up, middle, index, thumb. So if your strings, think of them numbered as 1 being closest to the ground floor and 4 being the top, I go 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 1, 2. Like that. At the end of the chorus, an A7 and D7 share a measure. And that means in 6/8 that the A7 gets 3 counts and the D7 gets the 4, 5, 6 count. So in order to do that, you only use your top 3 strings. So you're just playing the G, C, E on the A7 and then go back and G, C, E strings on the D7. I'll do that a few times for you. See what I'm doing? A7, D7, and that goes to G. And you do the whole pattern. Again, slowly. A7, D7, G. Like that. I threw that in because I felt like it. The translation to your fingers and while you're doing chords and singing, that's a lot. It's a multitasking event, and I understand that. I will include a link down below to my Learn Your First Fingerpicking Pattern. It's a 21-day course to help you slowly, gradually, bite at a time, get this fingerpicking pattern into your hands so that you can chord with it, maybe even humming a song with it, possibly even singing. So if you've got 3 weeks of time to dedicate to this, take my course. It's free. Link down below. Let's practice the verse chords with the finger picking. 1, 2, 3, ready, begin. Da, 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 da. Hey, and we'd be remiss if we didn't do the chorus. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, ready, begin. Ba da 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 da. talking to my history nerd fans, so if you're a fan, thank you so much. Leave me a comment down below and let me know if you're enjoying these. Well, as this is an Irish lullaby, it's an American product. This was written for a Tin Pan Alley musical. Tin Pan Alley was a specific district in New York City that had songwriters and producers and publishers, and it was on West 28th Street between 5th and 6th Avenue in New York City and part of the Flower District. And the height of its popularity was like the late 1800s into, you know, just a little past World War I. So the musical was called Jamie De, or Gaelic for Black Jamie, and it was produced by Chauncey Alcott of Buffalo, New York, and there's a story of his life in film, a Warner Brothers film, 1947, My Wild Irish Rose. So, My Wild Irish Rose. So if you think that's a song I should do a tutorial on, let me know about that too. Well, anyway, the songwriter for this was James Royce Shannon. He was listed as an Irish American, and I should reel back. Chauncey Alcott, his mother was from Cork County in Ireland, so there is a connection there. And James Royce, I don't have a whole lot of information on him, but he is listed as being Irish American. And interestingly enough, James Royce Shannon wrote this Missouri state song, the Missouri Waltz. Do you know your state song? I know mine. 8 stars of gold on a field of blue, Alaska's flag may it mean to you. All right, let's get on with the play along. I do hope this is helping you on your ukulele journey. I'm going to combine all 3 ways in this play along. Each verse and each chorus, I'm going to start out with the single downstrums, but then I'll go into the 6/8 strum, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I will do the last 2 lines of each with fingerpicking. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, begin. In Killarney, many years ago, me mother sang a song to me in tones so sweet and low, just a simple little ditty in her good old Irish way, and I give the world if she would sing that song to me this day. Tooraloo-ra-loo-ra, tooraloo-ra-la, tooraloo-ra-loo-ra. Hush, now don't you cry. Tooraloo-ra-loo-ra, that's an Irish lullaby. Often dreams I wander to that pot again. I feel her arms a-hugging me as when she held me then, and I hear her voice a-humming to me as in days of yore, when she used to roll me fast asleep outside the cabin door. Tooraloo-ra-loo-ra, tooraloo-ra-la, tooraloo-ra-loo-ra. I'd love to know how you did. I wonder when I go back in editing, am I going to find myself mush-mouthing through the tula-rula-lula? I don't know. It's always interesting when I see myself back on film. All right, thank you so much for doing this tutorial with me. Again, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and do consider, if you've got the means, to come join us on Patreon. I promise you I've got good rewards coming your way. All right, until our next tutorial.